Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's cover the question. The sum of four numbers is 2835. One of the numbers A is 25% more than the sum of the other three numbers. What is the average of the other three numbers? Okay, here among the four numbers, we have one of the numbers, that is A, and we can assume B as the sum of the other three numbers. Okay, let me write the stuff for here. B represents a sum of the other three numbers. Let me finish writing some of the other three numbers. Okay, according to the information, one of the numbers A is 25% more than the sum of the other three numbers. That is, A is equal to 25% more than B. That is sum of the other three numbers. Since A is 25% more than B, we have to add 25 to 100. That is 100 positive 25% of the sum of the other three numbers, that is B. Okay, here A equals to, when we add 125, we get 125, that is 125%. And when we have the word YF of in mathematics, we can write it as multiplication, that is times B. Okay, when I convert this 125% as a decimal, I am getting 1.25, that is 1.25 times B. In the question, we have the information, the sum of four numbers is 2835. We know that A is one of the four numbers and B represents the sum of the other three numbers. So when I add A and B, this expression A positive B represents the sum of four numbers, because we have one number in A and we have sum of three numbers in B. So A positive B represents the sum of four numbers. According to the given information, it must be equal to 2835. Okay, here already we got the value of A in terms of B, that is A equals to 1.25 times B. We can plug in this value 1.25 B for the A over here. Then I'm getting 1.25 times B, positive B equals to 2835. Okay, when I add 1.25B and 1B, I'm getting 2.25B equals to 2835. Let me divide both sides of this equation by 2.25. Let me do it 2.25. Okay, here this 2.25 will cancel out. I'm getting B on the left side. When I divide 2835 by 2.25, I'm getting 1260. Actually, this B represents the sum of the other three numbers, and the question targets the average of the other three numbers. To get the average of the other three numbers, what we have to do is we have to divide the sum of the other three numbers by 3. Okay, now let me get the required average. That is average of the other three numbers equals to sum of the other three numbers B by the number of numbers, that is 3. Okay, we know that B equals to 1260 and it has to be divided by 3. When I divide 1260 by 3, I am getting 420. Okay, here I got the average of the other three numbers, that is 420. We find this 420 in answer choice B. The correct answer choice for this question is B.